how you guys doing? My name is Amanda, as in who's that? A man, duh. And I'm here to hopefully make it as your future wingman, duh. I got a bachelor's degree in the fine arts and a master's in the fart of pickup. And I'm here to turn you fine ASS simps into forever freaking pimps. Let's go. In today's video, we are actually going to be talking about this notion of having options, right? It seems like in the dating scene these days, it's very important that the guy or the girl that you're talking to is talking to 100 of other guys and girls up in their DMs. They're talking to hundreds of other options, you know, like you're not the only one on the table, you're not the only one on the menu. They got a bunch of options. So, you know, really have to prove yourself in order to really take advantage of their time and in order to be chosen out of all these options. It's this notion of being chosen. I was just thinking about it, and the reality is that there is a way for you to have options at this current moment in time, even if you're only talking to one girl, or maybe not talking to any girl at all. You can still have options. And I know what you're thinking, oh Amanda, what does that mean? That doesn't make any sense. But it's true, I mean it. You can have an option, more than one option, and they don't have to be women in order for you to create the essence and the energy of having options, which will be good quote unquote leverage for you in the game that is dating. I'm here to fundamentally awaken you and have you fall back in love with reality. It's very important to note that the more you change internally, the more the outside will change around you. If you can't change how you view reality and how you accept reality around you, first accept yourself. You can be you against the world without being you against yourself. So what exactly do I mean by options that aren't particularly women? I'm talking about something like falling in love with reality once again. Whether your options are surfing on trains, doing graffiti, skateboarding, lighting things on fire, going to a club or show, traveling the world, signing up to be in a masquerade ball. I know a lot of this doesn't make any sense, like Amanda, you just named a bunch of different things, but what I'm saying is what makes you geek out about reality? Truthfully, what makes you geek out about reality? How do you turn that ish into a hobby that you just always look forward to? All I need is a joint and a little bit of nature, and I'm there, Amanda, I'm there. I'm talking about having other options, having other adventures on the tip of your fingertips without you needing to uproot yourself and change yourself. Something that you can actually do on your own. This is how you become excited for life. This is how you create options. So when you do start talking to that one girl, you don't just automatically jump into it with all of your eggs jumping into her basket because you no longer want to be in your present moment. You no longer want to be in your reality. You need to incorporate adventure into your daily life. And this takes place by meditating on the fact that one day we will all be decomposed dust and we will all die. Meditate on that and start thinking, if a girl isn't going to be knocking at my door, or when one comes around every 6 months, a mateable species, when I finally make contact with one, I am actually going to hold myself accountable for still loving reality and for still loving life, independent of whether or not I'm getting matches on Tinder, or independent of whether or not I've been accepted into the dating scene where I would like to be yet. This is fundamentally about getting yourself excited about the adventure that is life. And this usually comes after months in a really deep stage of healing. Then you can start to see your mind expand, because if I'm telling you to surrender to the present moment, to surrender to the here and now, if you're in a great deal of pain, the last thing that you want to do is to surrender to the present moment. It's not, there once was a woman, and then there was grandmother ayahuasca. And the woman goes, what if I lose control during the ceremony? And grandmother ayahuasca says, It's not control you'll be losing. It's a weight that you no longer need to carry. So yes, if you are in pain, surrendering to the present moment can seem like the last thing that you want to do. But finding ways to fall back in love with reality, back in love with geeking out about something that you can incorporate into your present moment is how you create those options. It doesn't have to be other women. It can be something unconventional that just you know about. And with that being said, I'm live streaming on my channel come Sunday. So stay tuned for that Easter live stream. I'm 99% sure if it gets canceled, I will let you guys know, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna live stream on that day. And or in that evening, and then I'll see you guys in a later video. Make sure to check out coaching with me. I'm really here to talk to you guys and get to know you guys better. It's an open and safe healing space just for you to authentically be yourself. So click the link below, and I will see you guys in a future YouTube video.